Hello everyone. We're playing a variant of chess today called Hitman Chess. We're here with MangoTownMatt. And I'm
And
MangoTownTravis.
we're here with MangoTownTravis.
He's on the audio.
And Travis is on the video.
So is Watson.
What? Nice.
Alright. So we're playing lichess.org. Favorite chess website.
Oh, we're playing on Allied Chess? We're not playing on chess variants?
No, lichess. Oh yeah, we can just, yeah.
Oh, we can play on Allied Chess, that's fine. Just let me get to it. And I am there.
Cool.
Slide into my DMs now.
What did you just say? We're not from
I said
position.
slide into my DMs, my dusty mangoes, Travis.
Let's do plus 6 is fine.
Whoa.
Do casual. Random side. Okay, so Hitman. I forgot to pull up the Twitch on my end.
Alright. Here we go.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
how do we describe this? Hitman chess.
How to describe it?
No, just yeah, how we put it. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Description of it. So for those of you
So if
Carl, attendees, Hitman Chess, if your king gets put in check and you cannot take it immediately, you lose.
can you just copy and paste that? Never mind, I can do it.
I can if you like me to.
Yeah, just copy and paste it into our. Yeah,
Yes.
cool. And you're up. 3 plus 6. Casual, so it's not doesn't matter too much. Mike got a really low rating. What?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Mike now has a really low rating in 960. So pretty much like whatever game we do, if he wins one of them out of like 8 or so, then I lose rating points and he gains them.
Nice. All right. Let's see.
So you asked me earlier what would I be happy with doing my like entire life, pretty much, I guess, realistically and non-realistically.
Now, I think we should rephrase the question a little bit, and only because all of the research suggests and all of the projections
Yeah.
suggest that in our lifetime, people of our generation will likely work through 8 different jobs.
Nice. I do think sometime in our life that even just narrow AI will put too many, like so many people out of business or out of jobs that it's going to be really weird for our economy in some way. And there's probably going to be some economy crash in our lifetime, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the last time
Oh,
there
wow.
was
Sorry,
a
I've not
trade
moved.
war and a tax situation like what we're currently experiencing, the only time that happened in recent history was immediately pre-Great Depression.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, that's not saying much. You could say we could make any number of suggestions based on that alone, but certainly something to be said. I think we might even see another pretty significant crash before we even get to the point of AI really fully taken over. But yes, with that being said, what are some jobs that you could envision yourself doing
Um, yeah, I do hope. I mean, I'm almost done writing this music book.
Yeah.
I do hope, and I can just pretty much transpose it, and then or just push the transpose button, and then I just have to edit it. And that's like at least another key. I don't know if I could do it as another book or like as like an extended, different key or something. So
I mean, I guess the question there is, do you see that as like a viable source of income necessarily?
not necessarily, but I think with like different, like a bunch of different things.
Mm-hmm. I see you trying to get me, boy.
Trying to get you.
Trying to get me.
I couldn't have got your queen there.
So what else? What else besides putting this book together?
Yeah.
I mean, let's put another quantifier on it that kind of helps define the question
Yeah.
a little more succinctly with what I have in mind. So let's say that you have to move out. What are some things you foresee yourself doing that allow you to both pay rent, pay bills, also allowing you to say have money for food as well?
Uh-oh.
It's a hard question, man.
So I've been doing instrument repair stuff, which has been
Yeah.
pretty fun for paying bills that I like need to or the money that I want. It's not. I don't think I want to do it long term, but like I feel like if I'm ever in a bad situation or like if I'm just kicked out or something of wherever I am at the time or need it just and I had a place like I don't think I could do that if I was like living for free at a friend's house, per se. I don't know. Or like living
that's fair.
in a van or something. Because I need some sort of workspace.
Yeah, definitely.
But instrument repair,
Mm-hmm.
mostly like saxophones, flutes, and clarinets. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing that makes it really hard is that the U.S. just like sets out to fuck people,
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're not like inherently super wealthy. Yo, you fucked, Because I mean, like, yeah, you could totally do instrument repair, but what happens if you get sick, man?
If I get sick? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, like, real sick.
Yeah.
And all of a
it's,
sudden, like, boom,
it's more nerve wracking because I like if I work on expensive instruments and then I mess it up, like that's
true.
someone's instrument, and like I would never like it'd be really hard for me to forgive someone if they destroyed my instrument when I was like,
Yeah, absolutely.
"You're a professional, please fix this," and then like I could never play it again.
I mean more like medical related though.
Yeah. That's where like online stuff comes in. I mean, just at that point for anyone, I think online jobs is really pretty much your go-to if I mean, you're pretty much doing the least if you're just typing stuff.
But so I mean, what does online jobs look like necessarily?
For me, I'd be fine with like I've been looking at online teaching music jobs for colleges, which is pretty doable. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I think
Oh,
I think they're mainly looking for just older people now. For I mean, I don't know. They're looking. How do you find the different rules? Well,
how do you what?
Someone in the chat said, "How do you find the different rules?" I made a lot of them up.
Yeah, we do a lot of test playing on MangoTown Plaza. Buy our salsa. It has mangoes in it. I feel like the board got locked up really quickly. Man.
So I made up like 100 of them, and then there were some I found online. There's like a big list on Wikipedia, but not all the Wikipedia ones are not very useful. Well, a lot of the Wikipedia ones, like, you need different boards or different...
Yeah, that's true.
Or, I mean, we'd have to, like, play over the board, which me and Mike might do on some of them. Where we're just like...
God damn. Boy. It's hard because I'm getting to the point where I like have to sacrifice a piece almost. Man, that God damn. Nice.
I've probably had that for a while. How many moves did I have that?
I think you only had that for a move or two.
I just moved my pawn. I just moved my pawn 2 moves and then had it.
Yeah.
I've had those moves. Good game. I should have copied and pasted that. Yeah, put in check. What was it? Put in check. You have to take the unit immediately or you lose.
Okay, I can do it.
Oh, yeah, just type it too.
Give me 2 seconds to run to the restroom, okay?
I can think about what I want to do.
He's gonna have me beat before we even start.
But I still had the winning move last time, even though I was kind of low on time, and I just thought I could put my pawn in, or just move that pawn and it couldn't get captured. So I had some time to think. So it can't be immediately captured. I really wanted to think about different sacrifices where I could just draw out his king and then just like move something here and then it can't be captured. Like this. Is this going? I get my knight out. I don't know. So,
all right. Ready when you are. So here's an interesting question. In a lot of the world, with regards to dental care, people don't use toothbrushes and toothpastes. They use like a particular type of stick that has like almost things that mimic bristles. And apparently, if you know how to use it properly, it can actually end up being as, if not more, effective than quote-unquote traditional brushing. Would you ever consider switching over?
I don't know. I remember watching a TED Talk. And it had a website where it showed.
Yeah. The one where it shows like the various comparisons.
Yeah, of like amount of income and amount of like different. You could do different things and then just have different like. So there's different things like income, education, just where you lived, and then it would show just like everyday pictures of what you had, and you could like look for that. And one of them was toothbrush and toilet and sleeping area and stuff like that. I don't really know. I would try to do whatever seems best for my teeth in the given knowledge that I have. I don't know, with whatever I'm convinced with.
Yeah, I was thinking like if you can do that and it can be better in terms of dental health, and it also cuts down on waste. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
You heard back about any grad programs?
No. I don't really know. Mr. Robot. Sorry if anyone in the chat has seen Mr. Robot or has not seen Mr. Robot. But potential spoilers for that show. So, it was about where they think season 4 is going.
Cool.
And they think, surprisingly enough, they think it's time travel.
Oh, interesting.
What
are your thoughts on that?
And so one of the reasons it gave, so you know the episode where Angela is getting interrogated by a little girl. And
Okay.
Angela gets abducted by White Rose,
Yeah.
and by like two, it's like two parents in a van that seems like that abducted her, but it's by White Rose.
Uh-huh.
And she gets um abducted, or yeah, she gets interrogated by like a little girl in the room that asks like really weird questions.
I do not remember that at all.
And there is a fish tank in the room, and the little girl's on like a phone, like an old phone that has the
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I do remember that.
um. Okay, so that same little girl,
Yeah.
a season later, played Angela as a little kid in a flashback.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know how I feel about that. If
And
they do, in
and so
fact,
so the whole
choose to
thing
do that.
is, White Rose, like Elliot hacks people. That's like his thing.
Yeah.
And White Rose's thing is that uh he or she said at the like at the start that they hack time.
True.
And like they have all the clocks in the room and stuff, and it's pretty obsessive with
Yeah,
time.
that's a good point.
And then the other thing that they're thinking of is like, why are they trying to like have this like massive project in the Congo? Like that's like the only other idea they had with it is like what do they need like all this massive stuff for?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Angela too was also really obsessed with this idea of like they'll all be back, it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
Yeah, that'd definitely be interesting.
But I mean, I don't know if I was convinced, but it seemed interesting enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how.
Ooh.
I mean, it would just be such a big turn, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think one of the things that's really really compelling about um, I think one of the things that's really compelling about Mr. Robot is the fact that it is a little bit. It's kind of like I feel like out of all the shows where they show stuff like hacking and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably like the closest thing
Yeah.
to like a realistic depiction.
Yeah.
So I mean, that would just take it in such a different direction.
But yeah, I think so. The season end, yeah, because I don't see that. I don't see at least the next season doing that.
Yeah, I don't think that I do either.
Um, I see it more going with. Oh man. Because at least what happened at the end of the end of the very season, that just I guess I won't spoil that for anyone who doesn't know because but I think it's just gonna have the season of like the repercussions of what the very last episode was.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be interested to see if they do more with the FBI agent. or if they kind of let that thread go.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. Trickery Dickory Dock. God, no.
My knight is such a good protector. Look at that.
Oh, man, that is so good. Oh, so close. Game over, man. Nice job.
Oh. That rook is still dangerous.
Oh, man. Oh, are you... God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do to win. Anything I do, you take me in.
Yeah, it's not immediately captured. Okay, alright.
I mean, you won, right?
Yeah.
Technically, anyway, because even though I couldn't have taken the piece.
If you captured my bishop, could still check, or my queen could recheck without being captured. I'm gonna do +10 because we've been running low on time.
Yeah, these games have been going real quick.
I'm just not accepting the rematch because I'm doing a new one. I'll send you one. 3 + 10, chess 960.
Yeah, did you see that? Did you see that? Alex on the.
Someone said you missed Queen G5 that you would have won, or maybe me, but I'm guessing you. And they asked me to check it after the game, but I missed it. So
Let's check it now. I'll be interested.
Alright. Queen G5. When did you have your queen? Oh yeah, right there. Oh no, right there.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I forget with this variant is that moving out of the way doesn't matter. I gotta remember that for this next game.
Yeah. Same.
Right. Yeah, did you see that that Alex was like in a random comment on one of his statuses was like, "Oh, I was totally meant to message you back about that." I just didn't. After his status about like collaborating.
Yeah. Well, did you send him the recordings?
No, not yet.
Alright.
I was just see. Did you? I mean, like, has Mike done anything yet on him?
No, I think we're waiting on Gravit more. Because I mean, what is?
I don't think Gravatt's gonna do anything.
Okay, I mean that would definitely make it a much like.
I mean, because Gravitt made it sound like it was gonna take him like years. Like,
I don't know why.
I'm certainly not betting on him finish, especially since he's doing it all just like dragging and dropping samples and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we could get him in on that. I was thinking if we did like maybe an album over the summer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one weakness of Hitman chess.
Well, I wonder how many of those we missed because.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Either way, it'd be like one or two more moves, and then I'd be.
Well, I mean, there probably could have been a way to protect your pawns.
Yeah, probably. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
So is Mike? What is he do? Is he just learning on his own? I thought he was going back.
He's doing two classes right now, I think.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. Yep, good game. Ah, nice.
What was sniper chess again? Was that you had to be able to take it with two pieces?
Yeah, still one check. But you had to have at least two pieces defending your piece if it attacked a piece.
Nice. Yeah, I think this almost could be like a variation on sniper.
Yeah, I put them.
Hello, yeah. Relic Super. Crepuscular in reverse. I see you. Thought we wouldn't recognize you.
I put them linked as. We also got some more people in the chat. I got eyes coming from watching us play Go. Yeah, the
also,
bishop sack.
For those of you who are relatively free tomorrow, if you're in the U.S., I believe it's what did we decide on, Travis? 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that is 1 p.m. European time, assuming you're not in the UK. If you're in the UK, I do believe it would be 12. If you're in Turkey, it would be 2. That's about the incredible knowledge of my time zones. We will be playing, I believe it is Magrabara.
Yeah, I need to look at the rules for that. Wasn't it a variation on 9-man Norse or something like that?
Yes, it is. It's really, I like it. It's interesting. I was playing it a little bit earlier today. It's going to be tough, and I think you're just going to destroy me as per usual. But
I've never played on a board like that. Or
have you ever played on
no,
the old Roman version is?
No, I haven't played. No.
Oh, nice. So basically, we'll be playing 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wake up early, Crib Secular. It'll be a new experience for you. Oh man, you sneaky Travis. It is an African board game that herders used to play with rocks. Taught to help kids learn strategy and tactical thinking when herding cows. I like it. I like it a lot more than 9-Men's Morris. 9-Men's Morris is hard. It's kind of the Roman variation. You can't move diagonally with 9-Men's Morris. And the rules are really simple though, but it actually is pretty challenging. I look forward to seeing what kind of trouble we get into.
But all the episodes will also be put on YouTube at some later time.
Yes. And if there are ever any games or variations of games you would like to see us just suffer through, we will do it.
Mike and I played 2 games recently. Just right, like that one.
Yeah.
We played 3. Well, 3 that were actually really fun. Anafatafa, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Jungle and what did we do last night? We did Jungle, didn't we? Oh no, we did Fields of Action or Lines of Action, something like that. But that was a pretty interesting one. I was pretty surprised actually.
Lines of Action sounds like a 70s.
I think Fields of Action. I think it's Fields of Action. As I don't move.
Yeah, man. What's hard about playing all these awesome games? Excuse me. So few of us are familiar with it.
Nice. I thought I've had that movie way too long. Yeah. All right.
I don't think there was maybe one thing you could have done, and that would have just been to move B1 to B2.
Yeah.
All right. This will probably be my last game.
All right. So Fields of Action. A brief description that it was on a standard chessboard, and you have 12 pieces labeled 1 through 12.
Ooh.
And the goal was to get 5 pieces in order, so like 1 through 5 or any, but you had to get them all in order. And the pieces could move like a queen.
So they were all scrambled.
They're in some sort of order, but not like,
Okay. So you're just trying to get them horizontally, A through H, in order?
No, you're supposed to capture the other person's.
Oh, cool. I like that.
And so that does get some really interesting strategy of like 1 and 12s are actually worth less because, you have less options to move.
Yeah.
But then you can move like a queen, but only the amount of squares that have friendly or enemy pieces touching it. So that became a really weird rule. And they could jump, but it could only. Say my queen right now, it's touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. It could move like a queen. It couldn't move diagonal to my left, but it could 1, 2, 3. Or I couldn't move diagonal right now. It could only move. It could only move to that E3 square right now. If that was in the way I feel lines, I don't know, whatever it's called. Okay, so I'm gonna check the king. What do I want to do? That seems fun. And the only other rule was isolated pieces couldn't attack, but they could only move to places where they could move to any other place like a queen that was touching 2 other pieces.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking of, so for those of you watching who don't regularly watch, don't pay too much attention, or haven't watched recently, I am going to be hosting and streaming on Wednesdays. You get to see my ugly mug once a week. And so I was thinking we play on this website called IG Game Center because it has such a wide variety of games. And I noticed that they have a lot of games from various cultures, so I was thinking, hey, maybe I'll order them based on region. So maybe one month I'll do 4 African games, the next month I'll do 4 Asian games, etc., etc. So I've started doing some research independent of the games listed on the website. And I learned about this really cool game, Travis. This African game where you need 2 sticks.
Okay.
And 1 stick's to hit the other person. And then the other stick that the other person holds is to defend.
Yeah.
And I thought, hey, there's a pretty novel idea. Like, there's a MangoTown game I can get behind.
Yeah, Mike has a lot of outdoor games that are really fun.
Oh, yes, I love those.
But we were thinking, I asked Mike this recently, we were thinking about, like, should we try to stream out, like tons of outdoor games we know that are just, like, pretty, we stand in a general area that are pretty small?
Yeah, I think that would be a blast.
Do we just play those and stream the other nights and stuff like that? But
yeah.
Pick the nights that are nice out.
Yeah, man, I think in the summer that would be a blast. And I think one thing that would be great is that we could always get a camera that has decent quality and use that to record. But I mean, yeah, well, even if we're not recording, I definitely want to play those games because those are great, like, summertime games, chill with a brew, play with your buds, do a little BBQ.
I'm feeling really...
You know what else is great about stuff like Mara Barba? Gravatt? Travis? That's how you know your family.
You get the wrong name.
When you have to say everybody else's name before you get to the name you really want to get to. What's great about that game is that, like, if we go camping and we find some dirt and some rocks, some pine cones and stuff, we don't even have to bring anything with us. We just have to know what the game looks like.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
I forgot to... yeah, I didn't mean to bring you that. Alright, well, you got a queen. That's a shame.
True. What was the one we were playing with Mike this past summer? We were throwing blocks or something.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have some real trouble here.
You know what, though? At least it's only trouble in the game and not in real life. Gotcha.
Yeah, alright, yeah, there it is. You wanna do one more?
Yeah, I can do one more. Yeah, do you remember what that game was that we were playing with Mike? It was like you got like different sized. Was that the one where we were throwing them to try to knock the one in the middle over?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that one. I first played that game in Germany. What a fun game. Yeah, we're gonna do more like, give me meat barbecue. Well, barbecue in general. I know Mike's been eating vegetarian. Probably a good idea. More like get together, do some lawn games. Yeah, I really hope we can make camping work this summer. Be dope. I think even if we can't get everybody to go, you and I should at the very least go.
Well, I plan to go, and I think, regardless, I'm just gonna say, here are the dates. I'm going camping.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
Yeah, also, though, I mean, like, if we can find dates that work for, like, both of us, even if we can't necessarily get everybody to go, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
You done?
Yep, it's almost bedtime.
All right.
I live in the future. Travis lives in the past. Time is relative.
So
Slows down
we're
depending
doing
on what
that.
gravity's like.
I mean, how many hours until we're doing that? We're playing at 8 a.m.?
You know what? It is about 16 hours.
16 hours. Mike
Like,
and
it's
Mike and I might be
like-
streaming because he said he's on his spring break of his classes tonight. So Mike and I have been
Okay.
streaming more this week.
Nice.
But Mike and I might be streaming tonight, but if not, we're streaming tomorrow night sometime after that.
Right on.
Well, tomorrow night, yeah, 9:30 Eastern Time, Wednesdays. All right.
All right, my friend. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
See you soon.
Likewise. This has been Hitman Chess, everyone. MangoTownMatt. Playing the games.
And MangoTownTravis. but you have to remember that we say each other's names. He's MangoTownTravis.
Yes, I'm MangoTownTravis. This has been 2 7s of MangoTown, as me and Mike like to say.
2 what?
2 7s.
2 7s of MangoTown, that's right. We should try to, if people actually believe that the Earth is flat, I bet we could get people to believe that the Earth is mango-shaped. I mean, we might as well start writing.
There's been really funny memes. Oh yeah, I think I sent you one that if the Earth isn't flat, and then I'll have 2 pictures, and then it'll be like, why are headphones like this? And it'll show a picture of curved headphones instead of a picture of flat headphones, which makes, I guess it doesn't, it's describing memes, of course, over stuff. But there's been so many, look up, yeah, those have been some of my favorite memes. So.
Absolutely.
All right.
Hey, Trav.
Yeah, what's up?
Travis, you ever played the Would You Ever Suck a Dick game?
No, I haven't, but probably doesn't sound that interesting. But I want to do
play?
it. What?
Do you want to know how to play?
Well, let's stop playing Hitman chess.
Alright. So here's how you play. You get a friend, and then you ask them how much money it would take for them to suck a dick, and then they lie to you about that they wouldn't suck a dick for money.
I'm confused.
was thinking about that the other day because I saw this meme on Facebook that was like, maybe it wasn't Facebook, maybe it was Reddit. It was like, Donald Trump paid $130,000 to get his dick sucked. Bill Clinton didn't pay anything. You tell me who's the better businessman. What's up, White?
Someone just tuning in. Just saying hi. Sorry that you're just tuning in, but we're ending the stream, and we'll be back later.
Tell me.
I mean, we have here's our schedule.
Let's blow your mind.
I think this is a schedule. I might have been changed it.
Oh my God, Travis.
Oh, this is a schedule. Okay.
Travis.
What's up?
Oh, so I saw Andrea Bocelli sing the other day.
Yeah.
And do you know what I did not know before I saw him sing?
What?
I had no idea he was blind. I'm like sitting there in an arena full of people who came from all over to see this guy. Because I like opera. That's like the only reason I went to see him. And they're playing these videos on like the big screen while we're waiting for him to come out. And the first thing they do is start showing this trailer for like a movie.
We just got a lot more viewers.
Well, I guess we have a duty to them to play at least one more game.
You got one more game in you?
Yeah, man. I might even have two.
2 more games.
So I'm sitting in this arena, and they're playing a trailer for a movie at this Andrea Bocelli concert. And I was like, why are they playing a trailer for a movie?
I hope the person I said that I told him we were done, I hope he left. And then, well, no, I don't.
Oh.
I told a person, I was like, oh, we're done, and they might have left.
Did White Kid 2000 leave?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't see him. I don't see him.
I wanted to sing more early 2000s hits for him. And there's this kid in this trailer, this movie trailer. And he's like, whoa. You know, he's like, he's got bad sight. He's like walking around. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, your eyes. And then he gets hit in the face with a soccer ball, and his mom is like sobbing. And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God. I had no idea that this like world-renowned opera star was blind. Like everybody else in the entire stadium knew.
I mean, it happens, you know.
Color me sheepish.
Yeah, I don't see that guy in the chat anymore.
All right, let's get started, party people.
It seems like
I'm MangoTownMatt. MangoTownTravis. You can look at his ugly mug. You can't drink coffee out of it, though. Sorry to disappoint you.
Very true.
The banter is untenable. Where are our 6 viewers tuning in from? This reminds me, Travis. Twitch reminds me when people like don't talk in the chat. Reminds me of when you like play a gig.
Yeah.
And try to banter with the crowd. And they all
and they'll just stare at you.
Just, like,
how's everyone doing tonight? Ah. Yeah, I guess.
What happened that one time when we were playing that show? The first show that Mike ever played with us?
Yeah.
Some girl was being real rude.
Really? Girl being real rude. The first show Mike ever played with us.
It was that high school where they didn't know that we were a cover band.
At the
They wrote an
time.
article about us as if we had written all of the songs ourselves.
Well, at the time, yeah, we were writing. So we were writing songs. We were writing original songs. We were fairly new in in high school at the time, and we had a gig coming up, and we didn't know many. We only knew a few, like mostly covers. I think we had like one or two really bad originals. Um,
No, honestly, I don't think we ever played an original ever.
in the high school things, I mean,
No, I don't think we did at all. I'm like pretty sure that we literally never ever played an original song live. Because here was our list of original songs. We wrote that song about Tetris. In North Korea. It's like we were we knew what was gonna happen next, right? And then and then we wrote that song about Grassberger's sister, and it really upset him. I mean, that was mostly a joke anyway, but it was still kind of funny.
yes.
And yeah, and then I think we were working on like one or two songs that just never really happened. MangoTown would be a much more feasible band nowadays. Which we should definitely try and set up some shows this summer. That would be great.
But
Even if we just do like open mic stuff, it'd be a blast. It'd be funny if we like got MangoTown back together, played a bunch of shows, and a bunch of people loved us and started coming out regularly to see us. We could make a joke. Or like make merch that's like, be careful who you call ugly in middle school.
so
Oh, you got me. Good boy.
so we were mostly a band in high school,
We weren't that good.
but everyone loved us for whatever reason.
Yeah, they were really into it. I think it was just because we had good energy. We were a fun band to see live.
And then we all went off to college. And
Stayed involved in music and everything.
myself and our drummer went to become music majors and be in different bands. And so was MangoTownMatt was in two or three different bands, weren't you?
Yeah.
Actually, Mike was in different bands too. He played with Alex, our drummer, as well. They played in that band with the accordion. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got me. Good job.
And then now we're all kind of coming back together. And like, since we can do online stuff, we're kind of like, hey, let's, just record stuff independently and send it to each other online, and then hopefully that works.
Yeah, it works out pretty well. It's kind of like I think Bomb the Music Industry did a lot of that, where they would record parts in different places and sew them all together.
Yeah.
I have an EP in the works. Just got to get the rest of the crew individual parts recorded. I think the goal is also to do some live streaming at some point.
Of music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Two MangoTown don't fuck around. Do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes we're like, oh, we'll do throat singing. We'll do like wild electronic. I do hyperbolize when I say that we throat sing. definitely be interested in making some electronic music over the summer. Possibly for that series of poems. We definitely need to get Alex to kind of cajon, get everybody out, play some tunes. It'll be a blast.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'd have we'll have recordings of MangoTown most of us within
Absolutely.
very shortly. So I'm not too worried about that.
I'm less interested in the recordings and more interested in playing as a whole group again now.
Yeah, but playing live isn't like what it's cracked out to be.
Oh, it doesn't even have to be in front of people. Making good music with my best buds. Whew. Color me rock solid. We can just be a traveling group of hilarity once the next Great Depression strikes.
Hey, what if we toured, just set up two, as stand-up comedians and as musicians, and then just just toured them together. So one night we were doing music.
That'd be great. Bring back the redefine the American variety show. Instead of a one-man band, it'd be one Mango Tango.
One Mango Tango.
I'm not learning how to dance, though. I mean, I could do it, but gotta polish the eggs we got in our baskets. Wow. Phrasing. Oh, he's coming to get me. He's coming to get me. Oh. How much snow did you guys get?
Not much. It's already gone now.
What did you say?
It's already gone now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought I had that game.
You probably still do.
But your king's definitely a lot safer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What you got?
I knew it.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Ah.
Yeah, I think you would have had me.
Yeah, I would have.
I know, I look superb.
Yeah. Let me say something. A4?
QA4 plus. What? Oh.
I could have taken that. I should have done that.
Plus robot with an open mouth.
You had it a few minutes ago.
What?
It was your move. You had a win a few minutes ago, apparently.
Yeah, what's the fun in winning, though? You win, it's game over, man.
Yeah, wouldn't there be less MangoTown?
Yeah, we can't have that. I already invested my reading time for tonight and playing more chess with Travis. Plus, Crest rolls supers. Then we get to spend more time with you. Everybody's a winner. We could even incorporate like comedic musical comedy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Man.
You telling me?
What?
I said you're telling me.
You're telling me, man.
I thought I had this a while ago.
It's like, I got moves, but none of them are that great.
Let's see how my night go.
Is Krebs like they're a robot? So he's always using those robot emojis?
No, he's not a robot.
How do you know, though?
Well, that's disappointing because I just want to win this somehow. Okay. I should be able to sacrifice something, right? Yes.
Just by a hair, Mr. Travis. By a hair. You're lucky that pawn was still there, boy. Nice.
Alright, so you had queen, takes a4. Where's your queen?
It was when my queen was on your back row, I think.
No.
Where have you found it yet? Was I black or white?
They said, is MangoTown... Oh, there it was.
MangoTown's our band.
Right there, early in the game.
/ best friends supergroup. Where was it?
Right after you took my bishop. And the move after that.
I took your bishop.
Where's my queen?
Oh, no kidding, man.
Nice.
I mean, to me, the robots look a little robotic.
MangoTown is the name of a band. Our band. Our musical collective.
Right back. Give me 30 seconds.
What? That's been pretty fun. I like it. Probably missed quite a lot of moves. But they mostly didn't all end in 4 moves, so that's good. And it goes well with the checking variants. We're not a grunge band really, but we'd play grunge if it, like for a song, if it was a nice song, but I play saxophone, so that gives you somewhat of a hint of what kind of band we are. Yeah, man. That does seem bad. So I lost. It's weird thinking of like, yeah, I need to think about more as you can't block check. Yeah, you can't block check. You have to get it.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Blues? You told him we were a blues band?
No,
Travis?
I said we weren't grunge, and I just said I play saxophone, so that gives you somewhat of a hint.
He wears sunglasses sometimes too. We also may have run away from the FBI in a car through a mall at one point. Only I could entertain myself this much when it was just me.
Yeah, but good thing we got the internet and stuff. Oh, did you want another rematch?
Yeah, man, I'd be down.
Oh, cool.
Let's do it for Bagoos. Bagoos, are you
I hope they follow us, because I have not seen that person before.
from Turkey by any chance? Wow, he's a Twitch Prime member. Bagoos also.
Oh, we got some more people in the chat too.
I don't know.
Cog whistle? Is that what it is?
What?
Well, I hope everyone follows us and sees us in the future, because this is
Yeah, that'd be great.
just one of many videos / streams.
Was I even remotely close with regards to region? I mean, I'm making a wild guess based on your username. So
Probably
unlikely. Was it? Can you tell me if I was close regionally? Because if I'm close regionally, obviously that informs my guesses a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm just blindly throwing pins at a map. Let's see.
yeah, I'm not happy with that.
Close, but not very close. Is it more direction Eastern Europe, or is it more direction Western Asia? / I guess people would say Central Asia, technically.
You could just say the world, and you probably get it right.
Is it on a globe that's shaped like a mango? That doesn't count as a guess, though. It's a joke that harkens back to 5 minutes ago.
Give me your knight.
I'm gonna just wildly guess maybe Russia for my second guess. Since that is certainly considered Eurasian, maybe certainly the largest Eurasian entity. Ooh, you got all up in me there, Travi. If you were in Chechnya and they saw you make that move. Oh!
Very good checkmate.
South Russia. Oh! Come on, geography brain. Alright, I'm going to try to do this without a map. So presumably you speak a variation on the Slavic language. If you're south of Russia. You speak one of the many Slavic languages. Oh man, do you think we should guess north, south, east, or west, Travis?
South. He said south of Russia.
Oh, the Chechen. That was just a joke about him getting all up in me, and it's kind of just tasteful. I feel kind of bad making that joke. Yeah, that's like, we're getting into the area of the map where I'm just like, yeah, I know they're all in there somewhere, but geographically it got me. See if I can do it without looking at a map. Maybe Latvia? No, I don't know. I might be too far.
If we had a random person watching us from Latvia, that'd be pretty cool. I guess there's... I don't know.
Yeah, I teach some kids who are, their parents are from Latvia. See, I don't know. Man, I guess when in doubt, just assume that everything is Serbia?
Assume everything is Serbia, is that what you said?
See, the thing is I made the joke about Chechnya. Hey, what was that country that the chorus professor was from?
Mr. B?
Mr. B. Where is Mr. B?
He's from Russia.
What?
He's from Russia.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't from Russia.
You sure? See this?
Cool.
Alright, I think I got a good sacrifice here.
See, now
oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind. You could take him.
Color me stupid.
You could take him at night.
Stupid were a color, it would be called MangoTownMatt. Cool. Carbonino Pulcheria. Nice. So Travis is right next to Georgia.
Oh wow. Yeah, if you were taking with knight, you'd have been in a lot. Yeah, I would just giving up my queen for a pawn.
Yeah, well, you know what? So what are some of the traditional delicacies of your country?
That's a good question. What are the delicacies of that country?
Now, Travis, it's a federal subject. So like technically, I think like quote unquote, it's still listed as being a part of Russia, but it isn't. Ships of pasta? That sounds delicious. Probably not. what pasta? I think this is why the internet is great. Circassian sardine cuisine. Excuse me.
I was thinking when we've had this discussion before, but when we're all wearing a Google Glass type thing, we can just like live feed into people's eyes, so we can just see what people are seeing just around the world at any given time. And that's gonna change. I think that's gonna change our species quite a lot. Especially think if I could have one eye as your eye, and one eye as my eye, like that would, or one of my eyes is seeing what you're seeing, and one of my eyes is
seeing. Sounds like it would give you a headache. You'd have to learn to have like chameleon eyes. But
yeah, but I could also
tell us about chipso pasta.
Oh yeah.
My internet searches are not being as fruitful as I would like, but a lot of this.
But anytime you close your eyes, you could just go to anyone else's eyes if you wanted to.
Is it Haliwa? Yes.
Definitely out here.
Now, one important thing to keep in mind for everyone who is not Bakuz, for all of us who did not know about Kabardino-Balkaria until right now, is that lots of history in the region. It is important to consider that. Sounds delicious. Any type of pastry stuffed with things is all right by me. I had some pita for dinner, so geographically our dinner plates were not too far apart. I was trying to come out with this.
You just gave me a free pod. That's all you did.
Because you're my best friend, Travis. If I wanted to make that, where would I look for a recipe? Oh, nice. Looks delicious. Also, when you have red oil on a brown sauce.
Oh, that does look delicious. Yeah, that sauce. If you want to send a recipe, do that as well, because Mike would definitely love that. Mike's.
Oh, nice. Oh, man. Spicy chili oil, though, right? Because I'm in an area right now where, nobody eats spicy things. I'll go to eat stuff that's labeled chili, and it just kind of tastes like ketchup. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he got me. Or did he? Are there national drinks where you are?
Uh-oh. Says I'm reconnecting.
Man, I just recently found out that I could buy Boza, right around the corner, a liter. And I was like, you telling me there's been this delicious fermented corn drink, in some countries they make it with wheat, at my fingertips this whole time? about now? Did you go, Travis? Is it your turn?
Mine says I need to reload. It's not refreshing, and my internet might have gone out, but I don't know. It just looks like the...
Mine's saying the same thing.
Luckily, the stream's still going, I think. Oh. Well, hopefully the game doesn't time out.
Probably not. We will see.
What a good picture. That's what you get sometimes. Electrical light, take that. Well, I hope I don't run out of time. I think it was my move. What a shame. Still down right now. Are you still in the game, or do you have a different screen?
Let's find out. I'm currently reading up on Circassian culture and folklore.
I refreshed it, and it... What? Oh, this might look like...
Baxima,
Okay, I am back, I think.
which is the national drink.
And my time's going down.
A cultural drink. Oh yeah, we are back. Cool.
Okay.
It's from fermented barley. Delicious.
Oh, come on. Is it? Okay, no, it said reconnecting again, but thanks for the patience, everyone.
What did you just say, Travis?
I said it said reconnecting again, but then it went back to not reconnecting.
Very good. Oh, man.
They didn't see that one, did you?
Well, I mean... What? Yeah. Anytime you drink stuff out of antlers, sign me up. Like, in Kazakhstan, they drink this, like, fermented horse milk. I think it's horse milk, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently it's not. I mean, you didn't hear it from me. I didn't try it. I can't. Apparently it is not good. But, drinking stuff out of antlers is just, what a great idea. And it really makes sense if you're using every part of the animal. What about music? Like, if I want to listen to some traditional Kabardino-Balkari music, what is some, like, traditional folk music that I should check out?
Good questions.
See, this is why chess is great. Bringing the world a little bit closer. Ooh, so it's like goat's milk for cats. Note to self. That makes sense. I mean, if you grow up drinking it, I'm sure it's not nearly as strange as it might be to a random individual trying it for the first time. Well, Bakus, if it's the best music in the world, share some of it with us. Man, talk about a neck and a cranny I'm getting myself into here. See, Baku's one thing to remember, though, is that I'm not living super far away from you right now. And music here is great. Not once you had turbo to the front, but, good. It's good stuff. This is a losing game for me, Travis.
It looks like it.
All right, let's hear some of this as a collective.
I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna. No, it's gonna sound really bad if we play it.
Okay.
And it could be copyrighted, stuff like that. We get copyright strikes.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes. Nice. And just from poking around, for those of you who are watching and semi-interested in the our learning of all things Circassian, while I lose poorly at chess. What was I gonna say? Oh man, Travis. Oh man. Go get me. Yeah, this might be it for me.
Oh yeah.
Make the queen. Nice. Alright. Excellent.
Good game.
Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm pretty wiped.
Yeah.
Gotta get up early tomorrow.
It's been Hitman Chess. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Or
we'll be here every Tuesday and every Wednesday, a little bit earlier for those of you.
Here's your schedule.
Oh, give me 1 second to mute my audio so I can listen to it, and then I will let you know.
Here's your schedule. We're playing a lot, so. And there's sometimes we play more than that. So this has been Hitman Chess.
Wait
Goodbye.
A little while before you sign off, Trev.
Okay.
Let them know.
Have a nice time, everyone. See you guys around.
Yeah, man. That's some good stuff.